The news from El Paso, Texas, where a man admits to kidnapping 79 people to anally probe them while disguised as an alien. He was arrested by the FBI and he confessed to kidnapping and sexually assaulting several dozen people while using costumes, drugs, and special effects to have his victims believe they had been abducted by aliens. 73-year-old Arnold White was arrested after a joint investigation led by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the El Paso Sheriff's Office, and the El Paso Police Department. Originally interrogated about 4 crimes committed in the region since the 1990s, the retired trucker confessed a total of 79 kidnappings across California, Nevada, New Mexico, and Texas over a period of 40 years. Mr. White confessed to using a mix of hallucinatory drugs, including LSD and PCP, to subdue his victims before approaching them and carrying them inside his truck to assault them. In order to confuse his victims even more, he had set up the inside of his truck to look like an operating room and would wear an alien costume. FBI spokesman Daryl Johnson described the abuse that the accused inflicted to his victims as extremely disturbing. He would insert fingers and objects into their various body cavities. He even created his own sex toys designed to look like alien tools and medical instruments. According to Mr. Johnson, most of the victims were loners and marginals, a fact that helped Mr. White evade arrest for so long. He chose victims who were gullible and might fall for his traps. Several of his victims were actually UFO investigators he found hanging around Area 51 or Roswell. Arnold White now faces a total of 347 criminal charges, including several charges of kidnapping, aggravated sexual assault by use of drugs, oral copulation by anesthesia or controlled substance, assault with intent to commit sexual offense, and possession of controlled substance. He could face a term of more than 382 years to life in prison if found guilty on all counts. The 73-year-old was denied bail and will remain in detention until the beginning of his trial, which should have happened in January.